Wonderful quizzing. And this quiz is also being live streamed in our YouTube channel. So you can have a look at it and pass your comments later on. Also, pass it on to your family members to join them as Exquisite YouTube channel and see this streaming. Right? Let's go to the rules. Right. So before that, being a very interesting quiz, this quiz actually has a lot of lovely pictures of snakes. Right? We have used these pictures from the internet, and some have been, and all of them have been used only for infotainment purposes. So we do not use the media downloader for any other purpose. The only purpose is for doing this quiz. So that's the purpose. So please enjoy this quiz. A lot of interesting questions on your way, slithering your way into this contest. Right. Next. Okay. So welcome to the Madras Crocodile Bank Quhisss 2023, hosted by myself, Arvind Rajiv of Exquisite, and ably supported by my team at the back end, Shravan and Mahesh. And we would like to give our utmost gratitude to Timelinks for sponsoring this quiz. So not many people come forward to sponsor a snake quiz, but when I spoke to them, they said they play a very important part in the ecosystem. So we are very happy to be part of it. So wonderful gesture by Timelinks. Thank you, Timelinks management. Thank you, Shivkumar sir, for your wonderful support. He'll be joining. He said he may join shortly. So let's go to the direct questions order. So this will be the order of direct questions. So please make a note. Why I'm giving you this is you need to play accordingly with respect to the passes which come. So Shri Shivendra will get the first question, followed by Dheeraj, Yogesh, Ramanesh, Advait, Likita, Tandrika, Arjun. So Arjun won't take part. So moment it goes to Likita, it goes to Tandrika, it goes to Yashita and Rushil. Right? So all of you are ready. Rushil, I don't know whether we are able to see
Sir,
you.
I fixed my camera now. Can you see me?
What?
Can you see me now? I fixed it.
Let me check. Yes, we can see you. Fantastic. So before that, we have invigilators from Exquisite also being part of this round, and we have scorers also. So Shweta would be doing the scoring and her team. So Gayatri and also there. So Shweta and Gayatri would also be invigilating you all, because being a snake quiz, there's a very funny rule I'm going to impose. Everybody in the camera throughout the quiz should be having their question like a snake. Come on, guys. Right? Yes, both hands. Okay. So this will ensure you that you respect the question on the screen. And snakes don't like people who Google. Right? It's going to spit its venom right up to you if you Google. So be careful, pay fair. Right? So that's the order questions. Right. Next. Now let's go to the classic quiz. Round one. Each participant will get a direct question. If the question gets passed, the direct participant will lose his or her chance to score big. Right? Maximum 2 successive passes. 20 points for a direct, 10 points for the immediate first pass, 5 for the immediate second pass. Part points in case 2 answers are expected. I will accordingly distribute and give it to the passers, which means first question will go to Shri Shivendra, and he gets a 20 if he gets it right. If he doesn't get it, it goes to a 10-pointer to Dheeraj and a 5-pointer to Yogesh. And it goes like that. 1 plus the next 2 will get the alternate chances. Clear with the rules? Everybody? Any doubts?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
After the question gets over, will the person next in line get it, or will the person after the person who last
So
answered get?
wait, the first question will go to Sri Shivendra. Sri Shivendra will get 20 seconds to answer. He will either answer it wrong or he may pass, or he will answer it correctly. He will get the full 20. Now, in case he answers it wrong, no negatives, it goes to Dheeraj. Dheeraj will be the next immediate person to answer it. In case Dheeraj doesn't answer, it goes to Yogesh. So everybody will get their chance. Got it? Why? But the pass is only for the immediate next two. Because to avoid, one, it saves time, and also it prohibits malpractice. Because the moment the question goes too long, you know what happens. Right? So that's the rule. So just a minute, I want to call up the Madras Crocodile Bank people who want to say, want to call them if they're joining the quiz. Once they're okay with it, we'll start exactly by 3 p.m. This quiz is scheduled to complete by maximum 5, right? So that's how we have scheduled it. Just a minute. Yeah, so Steffi John has consented to come to this quiz. She is the education officer of MCBT. She'll be joining in very shortly. Before that, some few rules I would like to share overall in this quiz is, this quiz has 4 rounds. First round will be the classic quiz, and we have rounds on buzzers, we have anagrams, interesting anagram busting of snakes, and we have 2 truths and a lie. So a lot of myth busting rounds also are there. And one more thing, there is one for respect to buzzer rounds. I've already instructed you to have 2 gadgets throughout the quiz. So please have a gadget ready for the buzzer round, because the buzzing will be through a gadget, through a mobile. It'll be better because you see the question on the big screen, you buzz it in the mobile. So it'll be internet based. So we'll be giving people enough time to get enrolled into the buzzing window. And the link also will be shared aptly during that time. And we'll be playing one trial question also for you to get your hands on the buzzer, right? And the score will be cumulative. After each round, we will show you the score, right? So that's the thing. So as Steffi joined, Steffi, are you there? Good afternoon.
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon, Steffi.
Hi.
Hi. It's my pleasure to invite Steffi John, the education officer of MCBT. Thank you, Steffi, for your time, and thank you for making our dream of doing a snake quiz come true this year. We have always had a dream of doing a snake quiz, and we achieved it. And without your support, it would not been possible. So it's now your chance to encourage the winners, the preliminary winners, to get started.
Right. You guys, thank you so much for taking part and encouraging this whole quest program, because when we come across snakes, not a lot of people really have a like towards it. It's always like adichirno, kondanum, kind of kill it, let's get over it. But you guys having a different perspective, it's a lot of respect and a lot of love it comes from. So it means a lot for us as a team working towards it, and you guys giving us more hope on what we are doing. So it means a lot for us. So on this quiz occasion, I wish all of you very best of luck, and yeah, let's see how this goes.
Lovely. Thank you, Steffi. And a lot of interesting rounds have been curated in this quiz. Let's get started without much delay. It's sharp 3 o'clock. We are on time to start the quiz. Okay. So the first question will go to Sri Shivendra. Sri Shivendra, which school? PSBB, right?
Yes, sir. Padma Seshadri Balabhavan. Sriseri,
Okay.
sir.
Before that, Shweta, do you have the school list?
No, sir. A few people we don't have the.
No, just confirm that. Everybody, please confirm your school so that we'll put it in the scorecard. Shri Shivendra, PSBB, KK Nagara.
No, sir. Sriseri, sir.
Okay.
PSBB Sriseri.
PSBB Siriseri. Dheeraj.
Sir, PSBB KK Nagar.
Okay. PSBB, KK Nagar. Yogesh.
Sir, Amlapuram High Secondary School.
Amalapuram, Pondicherry. Correct? Sai Ramanesh.
Ology Tech School, Mugaliwakam.
Ology. Okay. Likita.
Velamal Bodhi Campus, Kumbakonam.
Kumbakonam. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Advait.
Sir, PSBB KK Nagar.
PSBB KK Nagar. Okay. Tandrika.
PSBB T Nagar.
T Nagar. Huh? Okay. Arjun. Arjun is not there. So Yashita.
Sir, Velamal, sir, from Ponneri.
Velamal Ponneri. TDIS. International School.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rushil.
Sir, PSBB T Nagar.
Lovely. Okay. We got your school names also just for the identification purpose. So let's get started with the first round. Once again, I will repeat the round. Each participant will get a direct question. If the question gets passed, the direct participant will lose his or her chance to score big. So 2 successive passes, 20 points for a direct, 10 for the immediate first pass, 5 for the immediate second pass, no negatives, part points in case of 2 answers. Clear? First question to Shri Shivendra. If he fails to answer, it goes to Dheeraj and Yogesh. Shri Shivendra, your direct question coming up. Okay. In 2021, Indian media reports highlighted a newly discovered species of snake in Assam. The new species was named Rhodophyes dash for having a roughly rhomboidal red-colored spot on the back of its neck. So the blanks are not indicative, unless I say they are not indicative of the size of the word. So don't go by the blanks, but Rhodophyes dash is the name because of the mark which you see in the snake. They got its name. So this was in the paper. So some first question is snakes which make the news. Okay. So Shivendra, are you ready with your answer?
Yes, sir. I think I'll go with Rhodophyes Bindi because of the
Okay.
spots and it's Indian. So I think I have read this online somewhere.
So
Bindi.
you mean to say Bindi because Bindi is the mark. That's the mark.
Yeah,
you're
the
trying to say.
mark. Yeah, and it's Indian, so it's highly likely that it's probably that question. I mean, the answer for that question. That's what I think.
Fantastic. What a start to the quiz. Brilliant, brilliant quizzing. Brilliant quizzing. 20 points. Wonderful. I think you have made Steffi very happy for a start. So wonderful quizzing. Where did you read this, Shivendra? How did
In
you
a news,
prepare?
yes, sir, in a news article, sir. In some news article. I watched that show. I think it's in National Geographic or something. Snakes in the City, I think. So
but
that's
the
where I
two-
started. Where
the
they
two
find all
couples
these
who do
snakes.
it.
Yeah, the
I
two
was
couples
just
who do
telling
it.
my
So
friend. Excellent.
yes,
Excellent.
sir.
So educative programs help your way. Excellent. Next question. So Shivendra gets a 20 points in his direct. Next goes to Dheeraj. Are you ready, Dheeraj?
Sir, yes, sir, I'm ready.
Your question on the screen. Entored Beauty London announced that it has launched its facial gel dash in India. So everybody have your hands like a snake. That's a rule throughout the quiz. The serum generally relaxes muscles contractions under the skin. So the first dash is a serum. So obviously we repeat it here. So and is effective in preventing and reducing both dynamic and static lines in early aging skin around the forehead, eyes, neck, hands, and lips. So this is what the company said in its statement. So
Yes.
the question is, no need to fill the blank. The blank is the serum. I want to ask what unique ingredient is used in the serum.
Um, for a fact, I know that it's Vasuki. It's it's facial gel Vasuki, and they use I think a snake's poison neurotoxin. I think they use it in the
Does the snake have poison, or what does the snake have?
the snake's poison, the snake's neurotoxin. They're using the snake's neurotoxin.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Snakes use venom, not poison. Very good. That's the thing. It's the serum and the snake venom. So the difference is when you bite and inject, it's venomous, right? They inject venom using a fang. Like poison means they may not bite you, but if you eat it, like you have seen an arrow poison frog, it's a poison, right? So use the word venom. Anyway, I'll give it to you since you did neurotoxin. And he even told the blank, he don't tell the brand, Vasuki. Wonderful, wonderful quizzing. I'll give you a full 20 points for this. Well done. Good quizzing. Next question to Yogesh.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
there? Amalapuram. Are you there, Yogesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see the question on the screen. According to leading herpetologists, these snakes probably evolved in Asia, where they employed the defense over predators like monkeys. In Africa, due to climatic changes, which happened millions of years ago, their habitat became open grasslands with sparse vegetation. This resulted in the snakes being exposed to predators and humans, thus evolved in them a potentially dangerous defensive mechanism. So name the snake species or its defensive mechanism. These snakes you find only in Africa and a very few parts in Asia. Yes. Yogesh.
Sir. Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
Eastern brown snake. The snake species.
Eastern brown snake. So, okay, the species, what's the defense mechanism? You mean
Sir,
to say Eastern brown snake is in Africa and Asia?
Sir,
Like-
mostly in Africa, sir.
No, no, you got the geography wrong. The species also wrong. Well tried. Sai Ramanesh from Ology with a
Yes,
10
sir.
pointer. Tell me.
Rattlesnake.
Okay, rattlesnakes are only in the Americas. So when you do a quiz, especially on wildlife, you need to have the geographies intact. So it's not in Africa nor in Asia. Good try. Maybe he's trying out with some snakes as his defense. That's the way they're thinking. The next goes to Likita. Likita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's the answer?
Um,
It goes to the next two passes. You have the last chance. Come on.
is it black tambo?
Black?
Tambo.
No. No. See, it's very easily. See, the thing is, it is potentially dangerous defensive mechanism. That's the clue in the question. Okay, nobody got the chance. Let's ask Arjun. Arjun is not participating, but he wants to see the quiz, owing to the fact that he is, because of the barrier of age, he feels everybody as school students, he couldn't take part in that. Arjun, you want to try?
Yeah, why not? And actually, not the barrier, age barrier. I think they might be better than me. So that's all.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, try it.
I'm guessing this is spitting cobras and the spit open out.
Spitting cobras and spitting venom. Beautiful answer. Spitting cobras and they spitting venom, commonly known as the ring cats in South Africa. So very good. Good answer. That's why the cobras, these kind of cobras evolved this mechanism, is what the research says, because they were in habitats where humans come and confront them. So they need something, because they bite, the humans will kill them otherwise. So they had to have this mechanism. So very good answer, Arjun. Thank you for your participation. Next question goes to Yogesh. Are you there? Not Yogesh. Sorry, Sai Ramanesh.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
there? Right. So the question is, these are two North American snakes which are identical in color pattern, and they cause a lot of confusion to the common public. So if you see, the one on the right is the coral snake, which is highly venomous, and The other one is the milk snake, which is non-venomous. Okay, so to help people identify the exact species, the snake experts have given an easier, maybe a slogan based on their color pattern of these snakes. So this slogan is in fact helping many people in the Americas to identify which is deadly, which is friendly, and spare them and spare their life also. So what is the slogan which has become iconic in the Americas because both these snakes are in the same habitat. So any idea? See the color patterns and try to make a guess. Sai Ramanesh.
Yes, sir. So I'm not sure.
You want to try? No.
Maybe this.
Okay, no problem. Likita.
So red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red on black, venom lack.
Brilliant. Brilliant answer. Red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red meets black, either friend of Jack or venom lack. Beautiful quizzing. Wonderful. 10 points. Lovely. She's so happy because she has read this during the quiz and she was so happy when this question came. So how did you know this, Nikita? Where have you read this?
So newspaper.
Newspaper. Okay, good. Good, very good. So this is very famous. I'd like to know from Steffi here, is there any similar things in India, like two snakes which are similar where people get confused? And is there any local poems or something to identify? Can come up?
There are no local poems as such, but they do confuse with rat snake and spectacle cobra here because they have the same length and the color, but it's just that the rat snake have really pretty stripes on the face. But at that point of time, no one is going to see the snake's face. All they want to do is get it.
Correct,
So
yes.
that is there.
And the spectacle won't be there.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay. And do they have a hood? I don't think they don't have a hood.
Right? The rat doesn't. Spectacles do have a hood. And if you can look at it up close, you can see the black dot on the back of the head as well. So, but I won't.
More of an identification.
Yeah, more like identification, but I won't recommend going anyone close to that to check it out.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So next question, Likita, right? Likita. Right.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, next question. Yeah, Likita, your direct question, right? Now, yeah, coming up. All the screen. Okay, this species of snake was recently found in the Nanmangalam Forest Reserve at Chennai. So, apart from being mildly venomous, this is the only dash and dash snake. So there are 3 blanks here, very confusing. I'll tell you the blanks. First 2 blanks are the characteristics. All right. The third blank is the species, something like rat snake, something like that. So if you know this, what type of a snake you see in the picture, that snake is the only dash and dash snake, which is something about how they lead their life. So think in that, how they hunt, when they hunt, where do they wait for their prey, where do they climb. So think in those lines and try to get a guess. Come on. Can I pass you?
So I need some minutes.
Okay. Take a Ola, go to Nanmangalam and see. Okay. I don't want to give much time. We're running. Advait, be ready. Advait.
So is it tree snake?
It's not tree snake. It's not tree snake. Good try. Advait.
Yes, sir. So I know the name of the snake, sir. I think it's
What
called
is the snake name?
cat snake. Sorry,
Cat
called
snake.
cat snake.
Okay.
I don't know the other two blanks.
Want to try? I'll give you a clue. I gave you a clue. Think of trees. Think of when they hunt. Think of two words there.
Okay, this snake is called the cat snake, sir, and it is also a nocturnal. It's like the only nocturnal snake.
Okay. One blank is nocturnal. What is the other blank?
I don't know, sir. I'll pass.
Okay. So he got two right. Okay, very good. He got the species of snake, right? Cat snake. And he got nocturnal, right? So let's give him 7 points instead of 10. 7 points to Advait, because I'll leave the next 3 points to the next person here, Tandrika. You can try. What is the other blank? So it is the cat snake. It is the only dash and nocturnal snake. So what is the other dash? Tandrika, are you there?
I think the other blank is tree.
Tree. I want a better word.
Kind of like arboreal, living on
arboreal. That's it. I want arboreal. Come on, you need to be specific when you go and a wildlife quiz. Good. Arboreal and nocturnal cat snake. Very nicely closed. 3 points to Tandrika. 7 to Advait. Great. So whose direct question is this now? Next question. Advait, ready? On the screen.
Yes, sir.
The Shoshurex dash 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 shown here measures over 1 meter. This species grows up twice the size of their family, found across peninsular India. Named after the Australian Shoshurex and significant in the field of medicine, these venomous snakes thrive in the arid parts of Western India and also can be found in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and the UAE. These snakes move in a dash fashion through the desert sands. So there are two blanks here. One is the type of the snake. One is the type of the locomotion. X, Y. Please try. 20 pointer. Advait.
So since the snake is found in the desert, some snakes they will like move in a very like in a way where to prevent the heat from the sands. So
what is that fashion called?
Side winding.
Side winding. Okay. What is the name of the snake?
So I think the snake's name is Quhisss Sidewinder.
Shoshurex Sidewinder. Shoshurex Sidewinder, side winding. Okay, you got the motion, locomotion right. Very good. I'll give you 10 points for that. It's a side winding is right. Now I want to pass it to Tandrika for the next part. Answer. Tandrika, what is the snake?
I'm gonna say a sausage because it kind of looks like a sausage.
Okay, you have seen a saw scale, so much that you're able to identify it.
I've seen it in photo. I've seen it in photos many times.
Okay, and also it is very small, normally itself, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It is the saw-scaled. Wonderful. The Shoshurex saw-scaled viper. It's a new species, so we'll give her 10. Good one. Tandrika gets a 10. Advait for getting it beautifully there, and the side winding is the thing. Shoshurex saw-scaled viper and the side winding locomotion. As he rightly said, the side winding is used because of the heat. So they at one, I think if I'm right, Steffi, at one point of time, I think none of the full body won't be there, right? In the sand, correct?
They're pretty fast, and there's it's just crazy for their size and how they move. It's just something that to witness in sand like that. Yeah.
Wonderful. So very nice. If I'm right, in fact, some of the rattlesnakes are also side winding, right?
Yeah, they have that. That's how they usually find the marks and figure out, okay, this is a friend on. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, great. So nicely cracked by you both, Advait and Tandrika. And the direct question to Tandrika. Are you ready, Tandrika?
Yes.
One of the earliest modern day anti-venom production has a link with Chennai, and has its major roots in the observations of surgeon Edward Nicholson's write-up in the November 1870 edition in X. The write-up stated that he had witnessed a Burmese snake catcher inoculating himself with cobra venom. However, the snake catcher was unsure whether this was actually effective and therefore continued to treat his snakes with scab. This was taken up by other scientists in creating the first modern day anti-venom. Now the question is, in what journal was it written? So I need the city. I'll give you a clue, the old name of a city and dash medical journal. We'll get you the answer. Come on.
What is it?
Dash medical journal, old name of a city.
Dash medical journal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Since it's in Burma,
Okay.
I think it's I don't really yeah Burma Medical Journal.
Burma Medical Journal. Good try. No, I'll go with Yashita.
Yes, sir.
What's the answer?
Sir.
Passing it. Can I? Can I pass it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rushal.
Yes, sir. Is it the Madras Medical Journal?
From Burma, you have come to Madras.
Yeah.
Because why do you say Madras Medical Journal?
Because in the question it says it has
It's
a
in the
link
question
with Chennai.
itself. It's in the question itself. It says as a link with Chennai, and I said old city. Right. It's the Madras Medical Journal. In fact, the credit goes to Madras for taking the first step towards modern day antivenom. Lovely, Funda, beautiful answer. I'll give you 5 points for the second pass. 5 points to Rushal. Well done. Right. Next question to Yashita.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Right. A team of researchers at the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology have found a way to reduce dash in systems with movable parts based on the scale patterns on the bellies of snake. So you see a snake belly on the right. These reptiles use dash to efficiently slither along the ground, but they also avoid excessive wear and tear. The engineers replicated snake scales by laser cutting the pattern into a steel bolt, finding that the scales reduced dash when the bolts were applied to a rotating plate. So this technology can help reduce wear and tear between parts and prosthetic joints, computer hard drives, and even smartphones. So what is the blank here? It's a think something on physics, lines with physics, and try to get an answer. All blanks fill the same. So how snakes have inspired science? So more of a biomimicry type of a question. Right.
Answer is rattlesnake.
What?
Answer is rattlesnake, sir.
Did you understand the question?
No, sir. You can repeat it, sir.
I'll repeat. The thing is, the blanks are a word which is used. So the snakes actually, because of how they move based on the scale patterns on the bellies, scientists have used this to reduce something in systems and mobile parts. So what is this technology? Thanks to the snake's dash, okay, can help in prosthetic joints, computer hardware, or even smartphones. So think about some physics.
Sir,
Yes.
Snake can control the rat population, sir.
No, nothing to do with rat population. Nothing to do. I think you're drifting from the topic. Rushan.
Answer is
Sir,
reptile snake,
Wait,
sir.
that's it. Time up. Time up. Rushan. Yeah.
Sir, it's friction.
Friction. Sure, huh?
Yes, sir.
It is friction. Well done. Friction. So I think very easily framed question. You had a lot of clues there. So how snakes are helping in reducing friction. So well done. 10 points to Rushil for the second pass. Rushil gets a 10 points. Okay. Last question of this round to Rushil's direct. Ready, Rushil?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next. Okay. Two snake catchers hailing from Dash community of Tamil Nadu, Vadivel Gopal and Masi Sadayam were conferred the Dash for social work in Jan 2023. They are also involved in international awareness and advocacy on snake-human conflicts. Identify X and Y. So 2 parts here.
Sir, is the Y the Padma Shri and
okay,
the X is the Velar community.
Velas community. Okay, the Padma Shri will give you 10 points. Now the other 10 goes to Shri Shivendra.
Yes, sir. It's this irregular community, sir.
Irula. Well done. It's a very important community with respect to what we are doing. The quiz. Okay, very good answer. The Irula community. In fact, that will give you 10 more points to close this. Good. So, right. That's the end of this round. Yeah, Shweta, once the score is ready, we'll give you the access to screen it. Is it ready, Shweta?
Yes, sir, it's ready.
Right. You are clear with your scores?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, good. So we have given access to Shweta, right? You can share the screen. Before that, Rushil Chandrasekhar is PSBB Nungambakam. Just make a change. PSBB Nungambakam.
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm presenting, so.
No problem.
Okay, sir.
I think it was a very, very interesting, breezy round. Lot of answers have come. Lot of people took on their pass opportunities also. So that's a very good thing, especially very few questions went without scoring. So very good quizzing. Let's have, are you ready? Once you can.
I've updated, sir. Can you please grant me access?
Yeah, you Gayatri, if you can grant access. Yeah. Yes, we can. Right, full screen, please. Only that side. Yeah. Okay. Is it fine? Okay, these are the scores. Rushil is. Wait. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just. Yeah. Just can you close the tab, Gayatri? I'll just tell you the scores. Just make a note. It's 30. It's 25 for Rushil. It's 25. Yeah, Rushil got 25. Last question you have to update. 25. Yeah. Rest is fine, I think. Rest is fine. So, okay. So, can you have the screen open? Yeah. Full screen, please. Right. So, we have a very nice spread of quiz scores here. Shivendra leading with 30 points. Then we have Rushil slowly coming with 25. Dheeraj with 20. Yogesh and Ramanesh yet to score in this round. and we have Advait with 17, Tandrika with 13, and Likita with 10. So good to see Yashita also yet to score. So long way to go. Still a very long way to go in this quiz. So no one can be written off. So let's get started to the second round of this quiz. Any doubts? The score is clear. Yeah, Rushil, it's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. There's a typo. Okay. Round 2. Okay, very interesting round. Uncoil me. Okay. Uncoil me. Each participant will get an anagram and 1 minute to solve the anagram and uncoil the species of snake. Once the anagram gets uncoiled, the participants gets a chance at a bonus question. Right? A question will come once you crack or uncoil the snake about that snake. Right? If the anagram remains unsolved, then the answer is revealed and the bonus question passes to the next 2 participants for 10 and 5. Got it? 10 and 5, it passes. So if our anagram is solved and the participant fails to answer the bonus question, right, the question does not get passed. So you have to pray that that guy doesn't know it, right? That's the fun. Let's see whether it's uncoiled, then yes, it has to go. So you shouldn't uncoil at all. So pray that they don't uncoil the snake for you to get a chance. So 15 points for solving the anagram, 10 for answering the bonus question. Right? What is the pass? Yeah, 10 and 5 for the pass. Immediate 2, right? Immediate 2 will get the pass. So 10 and 5. Right? 15 and 10 for the direct, 10 and 5 for the pass. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, let's get started with Shri Shivendra. I think is very, very nervous. Okay. So best of luck, guys. Keep your hands like this so that this should go like this now, so that you guys uncoil it. Come on. Right. The first question on the screen. Okay. Right. Canteens talked. Canteens talked. Come on. Uncoil this. You see the picture, it will be very helpful. The canteens talked. Hmm. 10 more seconds. Canteens talked. So
sir, you have to tell the
first you have to unscramble this, uncoil the snake. What snake is there on the left, which has been anagrammed on the right as canteens talked? Okay.
No idea, sir. I'll pass.
No idea. No idea. Now it goes. Yeah, we'll reveal the answer. Anybody wants to try? Let's have Arjun here. Arjun, want to try?
Tentacle snake.
Tentacled snake. Super, super. Tentacle snake. The answer comes. Now that has been revealed. Right now a question comes on tentacle snake, which passes to Dheeraj and Yogesh on a 10 and 5 respectively. Pass. Correct? So Dheeraj, are you ready? Dheeraj?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm ready.
Your question on tentacle snake coming. This aquatic snake has 2 small tentacles, which you see on the left, which are actually highly receptive, highly sensitive mechanoreceptors. So from where in its body do these tentacles protrude, and what process do the tentacles aid?
I want to say it protrudes from its noses for protection against predators.
Okay, what process do the tentacles aid?
I I think it's for protection, like to protect themselves from
Okay, let's
predators.
go to the next answer. I will go to Yogesh. I'll come back.
Sir,
Yogesh.
I think the tentacles are present in the nostrils of the snake, and it is used to smell in the water, sir. What is it around? What is the organisms around it? And
So
what
it will
are
use the tentacles to smell what fish is there for its masala varieties there on the
sir,
left.
to
eat
sense the
huh.
fishes?
To sense the fishes. Okay. Okay. Let's see the answer. Top of snout, hunting prey. So stop of snout, we'll give him, since he said close to nose, Dheeraj, I want to give you 5 points, right? Almost there. But it's for hunting prey, not sensing prey. Right? There's a huge difference there. Good try, Yogesh. Very good try. So you came to know about the snake now. And so this is how the round is going to be. So primarily, you should first try to uncoil the snake. That itself will give you that many points, right? Then try to get. The next question goes to Dheeraj. Ready, Dheeraj?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Come on. Question 2. Yes. Okay. Come on. Deprived shortener. Deprived shortener. 3-word answer. 3-word answer. Yogesh, wait. It doesn't pass. Unless and until he should not say it. Let him not say it. Right? Deprived shortener. 3 words.
I'm guessing it's from the desert, so I think it's the Saharan horned viper.
Saharan horned viper. I need a very specific answer because it's an anagram. I'll give you one more attempt. There is no. It's not Saharan. Try the word there.
Sir, can I write it down quickly?
Fast. 5 seconds. No, you can't take. Okay, write it down.
Okay. 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 The desert horned viper.
Desert horned viper. I'll give it to you. Good uncoil. Very good uncoil. Desert horned viper. Of course, I would have given you even for the horned viper. You got that part. So the desert horned viper. Yogesh is very angry that you uncoiled it correctly. His face has become like a horned viper now, staring at you. Okay, Yogesh, you'll get your chance. Dheeraj, now you get your chance to answer a question. How much points Dheeraj gets for this? 15. 15 points for Dheeraj for uncoiling the snake. Well done, Dheeraj. Now 10 points for you to guess a trivia about the snake. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay. This species inhabits the driest and the sandiest deserts of North Africa and the Middle East, and has 2 horn-like protrusions you see above each eye. Now, these horns serve what purpose in the snake?
It's used to.
Used to?
It's maybe as a protective kind of thing.
For what? Protector kind of what? What do they protect?
Like for the eyes. They're protecting the eyes of the snake, probably.
From what?
I don't know. Predators. Maybe.
Okay, I'll give it to you. See, good answer. I'll give it to you. I'll give you 10 points. Can somebody better this answer? Arjun,
sure, can I?
Arjun, if you can.
Arjun, sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
No, he said it protects the eye. By what way it protects the eye?
Okay, this one I'm not too sure, but I'm guessing from it being eaten by other animals. Basically, it pokes their face.
Nothing to be eaten other animals. No, Rushal, want to try?
Sir, it's protecting it from sandstorms in the desert.
Sands, very good. That stands. Sand. So good. I'll give it to you. Sand out of the ice. So they live in, as you said, Saharan deserts and all. Right? There are a lot of sand dunes, a lot of sandstorms. So these act as more of a repellent for the sand not to enter the eye. Beautiful
Okay.
nature creation there. Very good answer by Dheeraj. I'll give you a full 25. Right? 25 he gets, right? Direct 15 plus 10, right? 25 for your answer. Well done, Dheeraj. Good. Next question, Yogesh, ready?
Yes, sir.
Be careful. Have your hands like this. Think first. You're going to get a snake. Uncoil the snake first. Now your mind should go on the first 15 points.
Yes,
right? Come on. Wimbledon ranks, not Roger Federer. Don't say Roger Federer. Come on. The snake is Wimbledon ranks. So it's a 3 words answer. 3 words answer. Obviously, the third word is a snake. So I've even given you 1 word. Come on.
Sir, I think it's Brahmini, and the second
Brahmini?
word I don't know. Second word.
Why, where is Y here? Brahmini has Y. Where is Y? One more try. Come on. See the snake. See how it is. See their eyes. Do they have one?
Sir,
Come on,
blind.
guys. I'm here to educate you all. I'm not here to quiz you all. Come on. Try to answer it. See the picture. In fact, I'd like to thank Steffi for making me add this picture. In fact, there was no picture at first. Now you guys have the picture here. See the picture. See how it looks like.
Sir,
See how innocent it looks like.
Sir, blind worm snake.
Blind
Worm snake.
worm snake.
Yes, sir. It's this.
Brilliant. Blind worm snake. Wonderful cracking. Blind worm snake. Now a question for you coming up.
Yes, sir.
You get a 15, now a 10 to come on your screen. It's for you. Right? This species, among the smallest species of snake, is often mistaken for an invertebrate that is considered as a farmer's friend. Which invertebrate? So people, in fact, consider this as mistaken it for as a farmer's friend. So what is this?
So earthworm, sir.
Earthworm. 15 plus 10, 25. Good. Come on, very good quizzing. Very nicely uncoiled and very nicely cracked.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
answer, 25 points to Yogesh from Amalapuram. Next question, Sai Ramanesh, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Coming up, hands like a snake on the screen. Right. Okay. So, ensnare hoax on stage. So, this is the one. 3-word answer. Third one is a snake. So, I've already given you 4 SNAKE. So, you try to work it out. What are the other alphabets? And try out. Ensnare hoax on stage. Given the snake also in the picture. Okay, in case Ramanesh doesn't answer, right, it will get uncoiled without points for others to try, but the answer goes on pass to Likita and Advait. Be ready. Okay, Ramanesh, time up.
Okay.
Come on, try. Yashita, needn't raise hands, ma. The quiz is going on. I'll come to you. Wait, I'll come to you. Please lower your hands. I'll come to you. Don't raise hands unnecessarily. It's a quiz going on, so I'll come to you. Right. Okay. Now, Yashita, you want to try for the uncoil?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no points. No points. Anyway, this because you didn't answer. The uncoil doesn't get any points. Tell me anyway.
Answer is snake, sir.
Answer is
snake.
What snake?
Python, sir.
Did you understand the question? There is a jumbling there. Okay, let's wait for Arjun. You want to try?
Yeah, it's the eastern hognose.
It's the eastern hognose. Beautiful. Eastern hognose snake. Right, it's a tough one. Tough one. Okay, now the question is going to come because the snake has been identified or uncoiled. Now the question goes to Likita. Likita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Right. It's an eastern hognose snake. Now the question is, this snake has an upturned pig-like snout, hence it's called the hog-nosed pig. Right? Pig is hog. So when threatened, it flattens its neck to resemble a cobra. So now the question is, what is its adapted snout used for? So what do they use the snout for, the pig-like snout? So think in lines of a pig and answer. Think yourself, you're a pig. What will you do with your snout? Come on. What will a pig do with its snout? That's what the snake also does. Yes.
So for smelling purpose.
Smelling purpose? No. It goes to Advait for a 5-pointer.
Yes, sir. So pigs, I know pigs, like they use their nose for like sometimes if they want to search for food underground, they use it to burrow through so they can
Okay,
find
digging.
food.
That's it. Digging. Well done. 5
Yes.
points to Advait. Good. Good quizzing. 5 points for the second pass. So it's used for digging. So you see pigs foraging on the food, right? Digging all such stuffs. So that's it. So let's have the answer. 5 points. Digging in the soil, right? So that's, I'll give it to you. So next question, it goes to Likita, right? Likita,
Yes,
are you ready?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay. The uncoil is coming. Revitalized tipper. So 3-word answer. 3-word answer. Dash. That's a type of a wiper. I'll give it to you. The last thing is a wiper. So think what it adds in its tail, and come with a guess. Very easy. I want you to try this. Think. You have the picture itself there. Very, very easy to crack. Dash wiper.
Spider horned viper.
Spider.
Horned viper.
One more guess.
Spider tailed viper.
Spider tailed viper. I'll give it to you. Spider. Since you told in second attempt, I will give you 10 points instead of 15. Right? I'll give you 10 instead of 15. Now, I give you a chance to go for the next question, which is going to follow. Very good. The spider-tailed viper is a good answer. So 10 points I'm going to give to Litika for uncoiling it. This viper is found in West Iran as an interesting tail adaptation. The tail resembles a spider, and you can see it can be used to imitate the movement of a spider scuttling on the ground. So what purpose does this serve? This spider-like imitation serve the snake? Why does it do that? Likita. Since you cracked the uncoiling, it doesn't pass. So you have the question with you. You have unboxed the snake. The snake is right in front of you. Please answer it.
To protect from the prey.
Protect from the
Prey.
prey.
Yes.
Prey. How does it protect the prey? The spider will come and jump and hit him. You mean it's a real spider? Like a black widow sitting on its tail?
So to
Want to take
attack.
one more chance?
Attack.
Okay. Anybody else? Arjun, want to try offhand?
Yeah, as in, if I'm right, I don't know, but it mimics an insect and attracts birds, and so that eats birds.
Perfect. It mimics and attracts birds and other prey, which come and think that it's a spider, and they come and try to eat that tail and come as a slithering spider, and immediately it lashes on its prey. So beautiful answer. Good one. In fact, I'd like to know, Steffi, are there any other snakes in India which does this?
Which lures its prey like that.
I have seen the death adder doing it, like in Australia, right? In some series where they have this, some snakes have this small puru-like thing in their back.
Yeah. Snakes would, the turtles also have like certain animals, they have those things so that they can easily lure the other animal and they can grab it. So that's pretty,
I think the Indian snakes are straightforward. They don't need.
I think so, because I'm not able to think of anything that does that as of now, but yeah.
Very interesting. When we read about this, we read about this, we found this very interesting because
there's a really great video that children should check out. There's one exact clip of this video where you won't know the bird comes close and you won't know there was a snake. There is a snake or anything. Tada, until the snake comes out and grabs. So this is a perfect video out there. Try the snake in YouTube and you will find the clip.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Brilliant. Very beautiful adaptations of lovely snakes here, having its, showing its presence in the food chain. So wonderful. Thank you for that video. We'll show that video. In fact, we'll try to show that video itself during the quiz, sometime between when there's a break. Right. Okay. So the next question goes to Advait. Advait, ready?
Yes, sir.
Good try, Litika. You can be proud of your answer. You got the uncoiling right. Very good. So, yeah, heavily speared. Heavily speared. So, what snake is this?
Sir, is it 2 words, sir?
It's 3 words actually. Right? It's technically 3 words.
Sir, can I try?
Huh?
Sir, can I try?
Yeah, try.
Sir, so the answer is eyelash viper, and I think the name of the snake is golden eyelash viper.
What is it? Can you be louder?
Sir, the answer is eyelash viper. I think it's eyelash viper, and the name of the snake is golden eyelash viper.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Eyelash viper is what is there in the anagram. I'll give it to you. Eyelash viper, wonderful quizzing. Eyelash viper. Now a question, you get 15 points directly. 10 points for you to crack about its some question on the eyelash. This snake is known for its sets of dash above their eyes, which resembles eyelashes. What do they have? Right.
Sorry for interrupting, sir. Can I please request Tandrika to switch on the video?
Tandrika, please switch on the video, ma. As per rules, all videos have to be on during the entire quiz. It's been recorded. Right. Thank you, Gayatri.
Sir, can I answer?
Yeah.
Sir, I guess my guess is I think they're like feelers, like
what feelers?
Yes, sir. Like on top of.
What is the word? Sets of dash above their eyes. What is it? Nails? Is it air? Something. Tell.
Sir, I'll pass.
You pass. Okay, you are happy with your 15. You locked it. That's the end of the question. Anybody wants to try? Offhand. Dheeraj, tell me.
I think they're scales.
Scales. Okay. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Well done. It is scales. No points anyway, because he has already uncoiled the snake. So he had the snake in his kitty, but he decided, okay, I've identified it. That's it. So he got his 15. So it's the scales. Well done. Good one. At least I'm very happy to note that people are knowing about the species very well. That's what the quiz is for. So can we have the answer? Scales is done. So the next question goes to Tandrika. Are you there, Tandrika?
Yes.
Right, coming up on your screen. First, uncoil it. Have your hands like a snake, like this on the screen. Come on. Right. It's going to come now. Touchily patterned. Touchily patterned. Yes. 2-word answer. Come on.
Is it 2 words or 3 words?
2 words. The picture is there and see the pattern. Don't touch it. Okay. Come on.
I think that it's okay.
The touchily pattern, you unscramble that word, you will get the snake on the right. Pass. Can you one more time?
Actually patterned.
Yeah.
Is it some kind of a boa constrictor?
No. The thing is, you need to unscramble the exact snake. The snake has been given in an anagram there. So the snake doesn't have a B there. So it cannot be a boa. Right? So it's not a boa constrictor. Anyway, it passes. But before that, can someone try offhand what that
Sir, can I
snake
try?
is? Who wants to try? Advait, try.
Sir, Advait.
4 points.
Sir, is it a reticulated python?
It is the reticulated python. In fact, the trivia, how beautifully this anagram is. The word reticulated comes from the pattern, right? So that itself it comes as an anagram here. So reticulated python, you can see the patterns there. So that's now it passes. Good try, Tandrika. You couldn't uncoil the snake, but it passes to Yashita. Yashita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Question is coming, Yashita.
No, sir. Question is not coming, sir.
Coming. Wait, it's come.
Came, sir.
Yeah, like most pythons, answer has come.
Sir, not came, sir.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. I think the answer got screened by mistake. I'll give you another question. People listen to it and try to answer the question. Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. The question is, have you seen the snake in Jungle Book?
Yes, sir.
Ka the snake. What exactly is the species of Ka the snake, which you find in Jungle Book? What type of a python it is? It is not a reticulated python. I would like to thank Steffi for this question. She had posted long back in Facebook, so we took it as a reserve question in case some sodapal happens, like how it happened now. So, right, what's the snake? What's the species of snake in Ka, the python which comes in Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book? What python is it? Yashita, passing it. Yes.
What,
Yashita,
sir?
you're taking too much time. Ma. Either if you don't know, tell you don't know. That will be better because it saves time. Okay, Rushan.
So it's a rock python.
Indian rock python. Well done. Indian rock python will give you 5 points to Rushan. Well done. So, in fact, the question which was originally intended in this
Sir,
was
this. Isn't it 10 points?
No, it's 20, 10, 5, right?
Okay.
It's a second pass, right? The first pass was Yashita.
I thought it was the first pass.
No. Yours in the last rank, right? Yours below. So first went to the previous person. So this was the question. Like most pythons, reticulated python is dash, meaning it lays eggs to reproduce. Unlike most species, the reticulated python female remains coiled above the incubating eggs in order to provide warmth. So the answer was oviparous. So this came out, the egg hatched very fast. So we had to change the question. Before that, I have a doubt, Steffi, on behalf of everybody. See, this is even I have now.
Yeah.
Right? We are taught in schools that reptiles lay eggs. Right?
Yeah.
How can reptiles give birth to live ones? What happens in that case?
So there are exceptions even in reptiles. So, for example, the saw-scale viper few other snakes give live birth, which is pretty interesting. Everyone will think, so then it is a mammal, right?
Exactly.
But it is not. What happens is it's a ovoviviparous, which means they already have that inside their stomach, the egg shells inside their stomach, they form inside it, and it breaks inside and the baby pops out. But the mother also observes all that nutrition inside itself because she needs it, and that's how it happens. So
okay, the hatching happens within the body, inside the body. The egg breaks inside the body and it comes as life.
They have a layer like that. So
can you give me an example of such a snake?
The green anaconda would be one. The saw-scale viper, Russell's viper, all that will fall into that category. Yeah.
Okay. But all pythons, or is there any other pythons who are oviviviparous?
No, I think the pythons all lay eggs and they coil
protect
around
it, right?
and do that.
They protect it. Yeah. They're very
that
dangerous.
happens.
They protect it. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for the clarification. In fact, I was having this doubt when I studied it. How can it's called mammals only? What's the point in there's a lot of science into it?
We get questions like that, correct? It's
lovely. Okay, we'll have the next question to Arjun. Let him try it. Arjun, there? No points. Arjun, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just changing.
Yes, you can try this. Right.
This is the leaf snake. What do you want to call it?
Come on, try it. Don't jump.
Oh, wait. Arrow.
Asian and knives. Beautiful picture.
I don't know. I thought it was a leaf snake, but anyway, not that.
It's not a leaf snake.
So the viper.
Not a viper. If I'm
right. No. It's a cat vine snake or something like that.
It's a wine snake, Asian wine snake.
Asian wine. Yeah. Oh, the Asia is already there. Okay, I was trying to.
Yeah, Asia is already there. So Asia and as Asian wine snake. A question for you and people who are seeing this quiz. In fact, you can try it offhand. Coming up on the Asian wine snake. This snake, also known as the Gunther's whip head, it is a dash-fanged species. Philip, what's the word? In fact, another snake I think Steffi can appreciate, which comes to my mind, but a very dangerous one is the boomslang, which is also a dash-fanged species. So what snake is this? What fang? Where do you find the fang?
Oh, hi.
Just Philip, that's it. There's a term for these snakes.
No idea.
In fact, what they do is when they bite the prey, they have to chew it in to get it envenomated. So they don't strike the venom immediately. They have to chew it and put the venom inside.
It's something like the viper walk is what you're talking about, but the white and
dash fang. What's the word which comes with the blank? Dash fanged species. In herpetology, what's the word we use? Okay, anybody else wants to try?
So may I go?
Yeah, Shivendra, tell me.
Yes, sir. I think it's a rear fang species.
Rear fang, good. Rear fang, that's it. It's also called back fanged in some cases, the rear fang. So, very nice. Can you explain, ma'am, what exactly is that for people to understand? Because we all think palm. So, is it dangerous? What happens when you get encountering with the back fangs?
See, in the wine snake that we have, they don't have these two fangs inside, right? When they open, it's just fine. But when they go inside, there's one more like that kind of mildly make the prey venomous so that they can kind of handle it. And if in case we get bit by this, we might show symptoms of like fever and vomiting and all that, but you will be absolutely fine. So they have it somewhere inside. But the other fangs are also the one that Sir was saying. So you gave an example of one snake, no?
Boomslang.
Boomslang is something that it kind of comes out like a rubber band. It just comes out. They go back in and they come out when they want, which is very cool. It's like folding its main thing and keeping it inside. And when it wants, it comes out and puts a hook on.
Okay. So they have to chew on the prey to inject venom. You have to get bitten quite
Yeah,
hard.
more like they focus the fangs to kind of hook onto the prey and inject as much as they can or want, depends on the mood, and then they take it off, then kind of swallow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So very nice adaptation we are seeing.
Yeah.
Some snakes are like that. So thank you, Arjun, for the participation. Let's go to Yashita. Are you there, Yashita? Yashita?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please understand this question. You are getting a snake here. The
Yes,
snake
sir.
will be jumbled on the left. Identify what snake has been jumbled on the left. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Snake is coming there. You have the picture. Dad asked trainer. See the patterns. It lives in the ocean and it's very venomous. I'll give you a clue. So 3-word answer.
Yes, sir.
What's the snake? Any idea?
They asked.
What's the snake? Name the snake in the picture. It lives in the oceans, often encountered by fishermen in the nets. Otherwise, I don't think they come and intentionally bite.
When they asked the trainer.
Don't ask your trainers. Any trainer?
No, sir.
Okay. Time up.
Sir, cola reef, sir.
Cola?
Reef, sir.
Reef.
R-E-E-F,
Coral
sir.
viper. Coral reef viper. Good try. Very innovative. In fact, if I can find a new name of a snake, I'll name like the coral reef viper. Very creative naming, but no, good try. Very good try. Let's go to Rushan. Before that, we have to uncoil it. No points for anybody who wants to try this. Shivendra.
Yes, sir. May I try?
Yeah.
The answer is banded sea crate, but I think that's the answer, right? Banded sea crate.
Banded sea. Tandrika, what's your answer?
Blue banded crate.
Blue banded crate. Okay. Shivendra says banded sea crate. Okay.
I think it's actually called blue lipped, but yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
the
Let's
word
go to
doesn't.
Rushil. Anyway, you're going to get the pass. What is your answer?
So I also had the banded secret.
It is the banded sea crate. Banded sea crate. So beautiful patterns, right? I gave a clue. It lives in the ocean. So I gave a sea and very dangerous. So this sea snake has a tail shaped like a dash. Look at the blanks to help it swim. So identify the blanked out word. It goes to a 10 points for Rushil.
Is it shaped like a paddle to help it swim more easily?
Paddle, beautiful answer. Paddle shaped. Lovely quizzing. Paddle shaped tail. Beautiful quizzing. I'll give you 10 points for this. Very good. So, in fact, what I read about this in many articles is this snake actually has to kill its prey very fast because it's in the ocean and the currents are high, and they get very few chance to come across a fish. That's why they have so much of venom just to kill the snakes. I don't think they bite that much, Steffi. Isn't right, ma'am? Do they bite?
No, actually, they are very harmless. As much as toxic they are, lot of fishermen come across them, and even paddleboarders kind of. There's one really cool video of this as well, and they are just very docile. They don't care as long as you don't mess with them. And fishermen, anytime we meet with people here, they used to say, "Mama, I think thanni palm and the ocean la but as long as you don't mess with them, they really don't care.
You can find them even in the beaches and all, or you have to go
sometimes washed out, dead and washed out. Yeah.
Okay.
Very rarely.
So very interesting. So I have, in fact, in this picture, the paddle has been slightly removed for that very nicely produced. Very smart answering by Rushil. Rushil, your direct question. Ready? First, uncoil. Keep your hands like this. Uncoil, then wait for right. Okay. Deep orphans. Deep orphans. 2-word answer.
Sir, is it possible if I can write it down and see?
Write it down. Don't take much time. Write it down. 15 seconds I'll give you. Come on. Because the purpose of this round is how fast you can deduce it from the patterns. 5 more seconds extra. Geek orphans. Time 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Rushal, last chance. You want to take a chance? You can take a chance.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Time up. Your chance is gone. Begin. And okay, now I'll wait for Arjun. You want to try what snake it is? Can I uncoil this?
Absolutely no clue. Stumped.
Anybody else? There is SNAKE. I can see that.
Sir, can I
Yes,
try?
tell.
I've seen this snake on a couple of videos before. I think it's the gopher snake. I don't know.
Gopher snake. Wow. How did you get this? Gopher snake.
I've seen
Wonderful. Wonderful answer. Gopher snake. Okay. Now, Rushil didn't answer it. So he doesn't get any points, but it goes on a pass to Sri Shivendra. Sri Shivendra, are you ready for a 10-pointer?
Yes, sir.
Something about this gopher snake is going to come. Come on. They use a form of mimicry to mimic dash. It's another snake. They do this by puffing up their bodies and curling themselves into the classic S shape of a dash. Which snake do they mimic? So think about a snake which is known for their classic S-shaped strike position. They mimic that snake. Absolutely harmless otherwise.
Taking, I guess,
Yeah.
rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake, huh? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, sir. I'm taking a guess. Rattlesnake for a
It is rattlesnake.
Oh.
You have taken, need not feel rattled. Well done, 10 points. Good one. So this is a wonderful thing where these snakes actually are harmless, but still they want some sort of defense. So they use this mechanism. So very nice answering. Otherwise, I think it's very harmless snake. They don't do anything. So very good answer. So are you confident of sharing the score, or you want us to help you, Shweta or Gayatri?
Just a second, sir.
You can ping Mahesh on the scores.
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Please ping Mahesh, get his approval on the WhatsApp, and then share it. Before that, wonderful quizzing, guys. I hope you're enjoying some. Anybody wants to share your live encounters of a snake? We want to hear anybody have seen a snake either in your vacations. Okay, Tandrika, tell me your encounter with snake. What did you do? Don't tell you hit it. He will throw you out of this quiz.
So I went to Thailand for summer vacation.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
So I went to an aquarium and reptile zoo, and I saw a milk snake there.
Milk snake. Okay. That red with black friend of Jack snake.
Yeah, that snake.
Okay, great. Anybody else? Advait?
Sir, personally, I've never had any experience with snakes, at least in the wild.
Okay, where did you see it in the zoo?
Sir, Crocodile Bank.
You must come there often, yeah. It should
Only
be a
once or
regular
twice.
affair. I think Crocodile Bank is the place to see the best snakes, right, in India. It's one of the first reptile parks in India. So, anybody else, Rushil, want to share?
Sir, even I haven't seen it in the wild. Even I saw it in the crocodile bank.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anybody else wants to share any of your favorite snakes, and why do you want to see this snake in the wild? Somehow, I want to see this. That's my long-term, I think, desire to see the snake. Anybody wants to share, Liptika?
Sir, I went with my friends, sir.
What,
VGP? I went with my friends VGP Seashell, sir.
Okay. What did you see there?
I saw many fishes, sir, there.
Fish. Okay. You saw fish. Okay, right.
We're ready, sir.
Okay. Dheeraj. Anything? Yeah, clear, huh? Okay, can you have the screens open? Full screen, please. Yeah, these are the scores. Okay. So we have Dheeraj leading now. Well done, Dheeraj, with the 50 points. So we have given you the round 2, up to round 2 scores and the cumulative ones. So total points is what you need to see. So Dheeraj with 50, well done. With Shri Shivendra and Rushil joint with 40. So then we have Advait with 37. And we have Yogesh has started very well. This round he got both right. So he gets 25. And Liktika gets 20. Well done. And Tandrika gets 13. Sai, Ramanesh and Yashita yet to open their accounts. Still don't count them out. They still have a chance to strike anytime. That's the word I'm going to use. So yes, we have 2 more rounds. I think we are well on track to complete in half an hour. So yes, shall we have the next round? Any doubts with the scores? Clear? Rochelle, everybody? Right. Thank you, Gayatri, for the scoring. Please lower your hands, Tantrika.
Oh, I wanted to share a fact about snakes.
Please share.
So snakes live longer in the wild. I mean, snakes live longer in captivity than in the wild.
Why is that?
I don't really know. I just know the fact.
Ma'am, can you tell her the answer? Why is that?
It might not be 100%, they live longer in captive than in the wild, but majority of it is true because there's not a lot of stress. We protect them from the predators. We ourselves make sure that the snake is doing healthy. If anything happens, there's always a zoo vet who takes care, and food is given on a proper timing, and enclosures are maintained pretty well so that the husbandry is really good, that the snake doesn't carry or take any disease inside. So on that aspect, if the husbandry, feeding and treatment is really good, they can live a pretty long life compared to the wild.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I think very nicely explained. So they get their food on time. They are taken good care. They are not killed. Right. Most snakes they get killed in the wild, right? Especially when they encroach.
They do encroaching, and also it causes the animal a lot of stress in the wild because they have to figure out things by themselves. Here we kind of try our best not to stress them.
Literally spoon fed.
Sorry?
Literally spoon fed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go to the next round. Trust me. Okay, interesting. 5 questions in total. Buzzing round. Right, we're going to share the buzzing window. Tandrika, you can lower your hands, if you can. Okay. So, yeah, 20 points per question. 10 points for identifying the lie or untrue statement, and 10 points for converting the lie to truth. So part points may be awarded. So how many people can buzz here? First 2. So we are going to give for fastest 2 buzzers, no negatives. Is there negatives here? No negatives. So, but I want people to answer it properly. Unless you don't know, don't buzz for the sake of buzzing. We have to give a negative, otherwise everybody will buzz. So a negative of -10, irrespective, unless you get both, you have to get both. So at least either one you need to try getting it, unless you get a -10. So don't buzz. So it's going to be a -10. Okay, first 2 buzzes, right? Totally 20 points, 10 plus 10. So you have to identify which is a true, which is a lie, and tell why it is a lie. Got it? That's the thing. So we are going to go to ccg.buzz. So can you check the chat box? Our team has put, go to ccg.buzz site. Open your second gadgets, everybody. I told you to keep it ready. This is the time. Others, if you are not, please take your second gadget. go to ccg.bus. In that, enter the game code TN8D. Can you type it? We'll type it again. TN8D. Am I right? I've typed it fine. TN8D. Case sensitive. So type it there. Click. Once you enter there, you have to enter your name. Like this, it comes on the screen. Enter your name as Advait, and you can enter your team name as blank, or if you want, you can enter your school in team. Not an issue. But I want a name to be entered as how you have entered in your registration. Tandrika, any doubts?
I joined.
Yeah. And we'll wait for everybody to join. Please don't go out of this buzzing window, because this is going to be the code for the rest of the quiz, which is going to be on buzzer. Right? All questions are going to be on buzzer from now. Right? You have come to the speedy strikes zone. Be very careful. Okay, you have Advait, Rushil, Shivendra, Dheeraj, Tandrika, Litika. Say, who else? Shivendra, we has also done. Okay. Yogesh, we are waiting for you. Sai Ramanesh, waiting for you. Sai Ramanesh has done. Who else? Arjun won't enter. So, Yogesh.
Sir, it is not going inside, sir. While I am clicking join.
You have net, right? You have internet?
Yes, sir.
Take a gadget. Type it. Type the ccg.bus and go to your browser. Go to your browser or Google, put ccg.bus, enter the code.
Yes, sir.
We'll give you some time. Others, you can have a water break in the meantime. Just give us 2 minutes, we can join. We can have a water break.
No.
Who else has to join apart from this? Yashika, are you there? Yashita? Okay, I will wait for her. Otherwise, let's wait for only him. We'll get started. We can't be. Yashita, join, ma. I can see you.
I joined, sir. I joined.
No, we are not able to see you. Click join. Click the button join. Now it has come. Thank you. You can see all except. Okay, we'll wait for him. Who's the one to join? Yogesh.
Yes, sir. Trying, sir.
It's very easy. We do it every day almost. It's very easy. Doesn't require much of technology at all. Just go to the site. Okay. Let's wait for him to join. In the meantime, we have a trial. We have a trial. Everybody want to try a trial? How it is? So, yes, let's have the trial. The trial has the answer, right? Okay. We'll have the trial. So this is how the mock buzzer, this is how the buzzer will look like. Whoever buzzes first will be given a chance to answer. Right?
Sir, for my buzzer, it just says buzzed and is not allowing me to buzz.
Why you already buzzed, right? That's why it's not coming. Why did you buzz
sir,
now?
That was not now, sir. That was to join.
No, wait. I'm not yet to open the buzzer. We'll open it after don't buzz without. Once I say buzz, you buzz, because now everybody buzz. Now everybody buzz. Yeah, see this. It'll open. Right? It'll based on faster. So be ready. Question comes. As I told you, you have to get at least one part right. Otherwise, a negative I'll give you. That's the challenge. You can't kill the buzzer. Right? Next. Okay, let's go to the question. Sampling question coming up. Mock question. First question on the screen. Mock trial. Romulus Whittaker established the Agumbe Rainforest Research Station. ARRS managed the world's first radio telemetry project on the king cobra, which is the Naja. ARRS is a field base of Madras Crocodile Bank Trust. Let's see who buzzed. Yashita. Tell me. Yashita,
Yes, sir.
you're buzzed.
Yes, sir.
What's the answer? If you don't know, don't buzz. I'll give you -10.
No, sir.
Okay, don't do that next time.
Yes, sir.
If you know, you buzz. Tandrika, tell me.
So it's a base in Madras Crocodile Bank Trust, right?
Okay, which is the lie?
What?
What is the lie? Two truths and a lie. What is a lie?
The second one.
Why?
Because they didn't really do the radio telemetry project.
Okay. Okay, in this case, I would have given only 10 points because she identified the lie, but she didn't. No, there's no points. It's a trial. Anybody wants to try this? We'll go to the buzzer.
Sir,
We'll go
can
to
I
the
try?
buzzer. Yogesh?
Sir, no, sir.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know.
Anybody knows the answer?
Sir, can I try?
Try.
Sir, second statement is false, sir. But
Okay,
I
why?
think it's because King Cobra's scientific name is not Naja, it's Ophiophagus.
Who's
Because it
saying
eats
this? Who's saying this?
Sir Advait.
Advait, perfect. It's Ophiophagus hana, meaning the snake eater. Well done. That's it. So we have to be very careful, right? So,
Sir, so
clear
the
that.
whole round is basically we have to identify the false statement and correct it, right?
Exactly, correct it.
Sir,
Correct.
so there's
Not
only
a whole
one.
round. 4 or 5 questions in this round will be on buzzer basis. Clear?
Sir, there's only one false statement, right?
One false statement. It's correct.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Out of 3, 1 will be false, 2 will be true. You have to identify the false, like how she did it. She took a gamble, Tandrika, but she identified, she got a 10. Now it's remaining, next person will get another chance. Right? Let's see. Okay. We'll go. Ready, everybody? Yogesh, did you get your buzzer sorted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Well, get all the best. Trust me. Coming up. IISc tied up with Bharat Serums to make India's first test batches of region-specific anti-venom. Existing products are only applicable for the big 4 snake species: the spectacle cobra, the common krait, the Russell's viper, and the saw-scaled viper. The highly toxic Sindh viper extends all the way from Punjab to Karnataka, but no specific anti-venom to deal with its bites exist. So which is the false statement? Let's have the buzzer. Yeah, Tandrika.
Sorry if I'm unmuted before the answer, but I think the answer is that the antivenom only deals with the big 4 species. Actually, the venom is extracted from the big 4 species and are used for all snakes.
No, wrong. That's not the lie, but I'm not going to give negative this time. I'm avoiding it. Plus, don't, at least you tried it well. Simply don't buzz and say, sir, I did by mistake. I'll be giving a negative. Rushil, tell me.
Sir, the last statement is false.
Wait, let me go to the statement. Let me go to the statement. Last statement is false. Why?
Sir, I don't think the Sindh viper extends all the way from Punjab to Karnataka. And
Okay. 10 points to you. 10 points to you. I'll open one more buzzer for people to identify why it's a lie. Come on. One more, but Dheeraj is already done. Dheeraj is there. Dheeraj.
I think it already has an antivenom.
No. Anybody else? One more. Plus 10. No negatives. Come on. Try. No negatives. Okay. Close it. Closing it. Right. The answer, anybody knows this? Arjun, want to try?
No, I'll pass.
So there is no snake called Sindh viper. It's a Sindh krait.
Oh.
That's the Sindh krait is actually a new species of snake. They've identified it as a separate krait species, which the common krait is a big 4, right? But Syncrate also kills a lot of people, and their venom is quite complex. And it's not, they need a special anti-venom now, right? Because it's become a killer snake. So that's the fact. So very nicely cracked by Rushil to get a 10 points. Rushil, well done. At least you're able to get the untrue statement, right? Question 2 coming up, buzzer reset. Right. Question 2.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Can I please
Yeah.
request Yashita to switch on her video?
Yashita, please switch on the video mode. So the Madras Croc Bank is located at Gindi, Chennai on the Sardar Patel Road. The snake park occupies an area of 1 acre of land given on long-term lease by the government of Tamil Nadu. The logo of Chennai Snake Park has an Indian rock python. The non-profit organization, NGO, was constituted in 1972 by herpetologist Romulus Whittaker and is considered to be India's first snake park. That is the Chennai Snake Park is considered to be the first snake park, which is the lie. Let's go back to the buzzer. Tandrika. Tandrika.
Yeah. So I think Indian rock python in the logo is false.
Okay, which is the snake?
I think it's a king cobra.
I'll give it to you. It's a cobra. I'll give it to you. Well done. Superb quizzing. It's a cobra. I'm not sure I don't think it's a king cobra. I think it's a spectacle cobra. I think Steffi can clarify this. Steffi, it's a spectacle, right?
It is a spectacle cobra because you can see the 2 dots.
I can see the spectacle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but anyway, I'll give it to you. It's a cobra. So we will give you full 20 points, Tandrika. Well done. Good one. Give her a round of applause. Very good quizzing. Very smartly spotted answer. Good one. How old are you, Tandrika? Which class?
I'm 5th, going to 6th.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Lovely. So let's go to the next question on the buzzer. Bengaluru-based Prasadam Industries, that's the first fact, has developed a snake guard in the form of a walking stick that a farmer can carry to the fields. The innovators claim that when the snake guard is buried 8 inches into the soil, where the farmer is working, the lower tip sends out seismic pulses every 20 seconds, much like stomping our feet on the ground. Second statement, snakes and other rodents at a distance of 50 meters feel this through their skin, staying away from the device. Third statement, most villagers, as a habit, carry a walking stick with them for self-defense while venturing into the woods or farms, whereas this device, which is the snake guard, charges as you move, being powered by kinetic energy. So which is the false statement here? 1, 2, 3. You can just tell statement 1, statement Rushil.
So the false is the last one. It is actually powered by solar energy.
Wonderful answer. 20 points. Wow. Terrific quizzing. 20 points. Now, so it is powered by solar energy, not as you walk. So beautifully deduced. He has read it. I think he has gone through the preparations. Well done. 20 points for Rushil for cracking this. Next question coming up. Read carefully. The venom of the fierce snake, otherwise known as the coastal taipan, is widely known as the most toxic of any terrestrial snake in the world. Taipan, genus Oxyuranus, any of the 3 species of highly venomous snakes found from Australia to the southern edge of New Guinea. Taipans are quick to defend themselves if disturbed. Their venom is very potent and usually injected in amounts sufficient to kill a human within hours if medical treatment is not available. So which is the false statement? Advait.
Sir, the first one is the false statement. Sir,
Why first one is false?
Sir, because it's not the coastal taipan, it's the inland taipan.
Wow! 20. Terrific answer. It's the inland taipan, not the coastal taipan. Very knowledgeable folks out there, knowing the type of snake. Wonderful. Fierce snake, also known as the inland taipan. 20 points to Advait. Beautiful quizzing. Last question of this kind coming up. Unlike the king cobra, which is a member of the genus Ophiophagus, the Egyptian cobra or the asp is a member of the genus Naja and is considered a true cobra. Nefertiti, one of the celebrated queens, is said to have killed herself with an asp. Asp, anglicized for aspis, is a name used in classical antiquity for a venomous snake, probably the Egyptian cobra. So, where have I given the lie? Advait again.
Sir, second statement, because Cleopatra was said to have killed
Cleopatra,
herself.
not Nefertiti, plus 20. Advait on fire. Advait as striking like an ass. Well done. It's not Cleopatra. End of this round. End of this round. I hope you enjoyed this round. Trust me. Lot of things on snakes. So we'll have the scores later or no? Later we'll have the scores. We have to get started. We'll give a break, 2 minutes break. Steffi, ma'am, you can be ready now. Yeah, once you're ready, we'll start. Right? There's a surprise which is going to await you all. I'm not going to say what as the round unfolds. You would have never seen such an experiment in the history of quizzing. First time we at Exquisite and MCBT are doing this. You're going to see something which you will never even would have seen in your life, and that too virtually. Right? So we are going to show you that in some time. Before that, let's have the next set of scoring pattern. Speedy strike. So we have come to the last segment of quizzing, of the quiz. The round is called speedy strikes. As it says, it's a buzzer round. 5 questions. Fastest buzz gets to answer the question. If the person with the fastest buzz fails to answer, it moves to the second fastest. So same methodology. Player is allowed to a maximum of 1 buzz per question. 20 minus 10. 10 minus 5. I am going to give a negative here. Being the last round, it may determine a champion. Go to CCG and same code as last. So I hope you have not come out of that code, everybody. This is the code. So the same code strikes. So as I told you, it's speedy strikes. So you have to strike as fast as a black mamba, right? Be very fast in your striking. Okay. So very interesting. Okay. Are you ready now? Ready. Great. Okay. Trials. Identify the snake which also shares its name with a die. This came in the prelims. Shivendra.
Indigo snake.
The indigo snake. So you got this, right? This came in the prelims. So yeah. Just a minute. I'm not able to see. Okay, great. Now everybody, hands on the buzzer. Any doubts? Meanwhile, scoring is going on parallelly. We will tell you the scores after the end of this round. Gayatri will cross-check with the team and share it. Right. First question on the buzzer. Come on. Identify this iconic snake which shares its name with the renowned herpetologist who is holding it. Without him, there is no snake park, there is no MCBT, there is nothing in Chennai. So, what is the snake? Rushil.
Sir, it's the Whitaker boa.
What boa?
Sir, it's the Whitaker boa.
Okay, I will give you, wait.
Whitaker's sand boa.
Sand boa, that's what I want. Whitaker's sand boa. I will give you how many points? 20. So 20 points. Well done. Eric's Whitakeri or the Whitaker's sand boa. 20 points to Rushil. Good answering. Very good answering. Next question coming up on the screen. Next, right. Everybody ready? Yes, on the screen. Buzzer going reset. Question on the screen. Okay. Now, in 17, this is the etymology, a name first used in English to name a Ceylonese python. It was applied erroneously to a large South American boa called in Brazil, Sucurubia. I don't know, Sucuriba. The word is of uncertain origin and no similar snake name is now found in Sinhalese or Tamil. One suggestion is that this is a Latinization of Sinhalese dash whip snake, literally lightning stem. Another suggestion is that it represents Tamil having killed an elephant. This is from Oxford English Dictionary. What is the snake? Shivendra.
Yes, sir. I follow Exquisite, so I know this answer because they posted it. In Tamil, it's Aanai Kondra, and the answer is Anaconda.
Anaconda. Exquisite knowledge in your domain. Well done. It's Anaconda. Aanai Kondra. Okay, ma'am. Steffi, are you ready? Yes.
So yeah, we have a green anaconda with me. We have named him Loki. Let me just get one time. Yeah.
Okay, let's see this. Wow.
Yeah, he's gone really big, and it's really difficult to show him on screen like that. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So this is a green anaconda. I think for time being, I'll change the back the screen so that people can.
Okay, that will be better for this round. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
so this is the green. Oh, lovely. Look at the green anaconda staring at you. This is the green anaconda.
And we have named him Loki. He's about close to 4 years now. And green anaconda's interesting thing is he's captive born. That's why he's all like really absolutely fine by now. I know, Baba. And I can't do this in the wild. It will absolutely be terrifying to do that in the wild. And even in the wild, they don't bother. As long as you don't mess with them, they just mind their own business. Right now, their habitat is being lost, so you can find them very close to you. It's basically you gone close to their habitat. That's why you get to see them very often. And you see all these dots on him. Every anaconda in the world will have it different, just like our fingerprints. Okay. And like you see in the movies, it is not that scary. They're very, they have their food, they enjoy in their habitat, and that's about it. They can eat as big as a caiman, big capybaras as well. So right over here, let me see if I can show you something. So where is it? You see this? Right here and there. It is something that males will have it. It's a vestigial spur, they call it, this right over there. And the vestigial spur is something that is present only in the male. You can see it very, very clearly than the female. It is said that as per evolution, they had legs and it went off and they turned out to be a vestigial spurs, but they use their vestigial spurs to kind of while mating, they use it to hook onto the female as well, which is pretty interesting. And we just like as they grow, you get to see all this, not immediately when they're born. So today, Dimple and I were able to see the vestigial spurs. So I thought you guys should see it too. And he's pretty okay. I mean, he's strong, really, really strong, muscular, but he's pretty okay. And if you can see, his eyes are eyes are like on top of his head, not on the side, which helps which helps him swim and see things better because he doesn't have to come out of the water completely. He just have to pop his head and he sees everything.
What's his weight, madam? What's his weight?
He should be close to 7-8 kilos. And that's why it's very difficult for me to hold in one hand. My hands start shaking. It's like
how much they can grow potentially?
They can go up to 15 to 18 feet easily, but they are the heaviest snake in the world. They can reach up to 150 to 200 kilos.
This will be around 30 kilos, 20 to 30 kilos.
The one that I'm holding?
Yeah.
No, he's still baby. Baba, come here.
He's a baby.
Yeah, baby only. So he shouldn't be more than 10 kilos right now.
Wow.
But he can get 30 soon. Yeah. Wow. On my head always.
Wonderful, a wonderful exhibit. Wonderful. Thanks, Steffi, for this. Okay, I think let her uncoil herself.
Yeah, I should uncoil right now because he's right there. Yeah.
So this is what is called the constriction, guys.
Yeah, exactly. They constrict and they're very strong. So pretty, you have to be careful. Their muscles are the strength for them. They don't have any venom. They coil around like this. Right now I have space between his tail and my neck, so it's okay. I'm not choking, so that's good. But if I keep on holding him like this, he can, without knowingly, he will do it because he wants to wrap himself around something to keep him calm.
That's a habit.
So he can, and I can stop talking anytime. So I would uncoil him.
Please uncoil yourself. We'll get ready for the next question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. So wonderful. Wonderful answer here. It's by. I hope you're happy, guys. You are seeing something which has never ever been done in virtual quizzing, where the answer is given to you in a very knowledgeable way by a live snake. Very rare that you come to see these anacondas in the world. We can't go to Amazon and see it. At least go to MCBT and see it. So, Shivendra, you're happy that you got a very
Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
For your answer.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Buzzer being reset. 1 minute. Right. 20 points to Shivendra. Have you made a note?
Yes, sir.
Advait. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. Vitikus. Okay. The next question is coming on the buzzer. So this question was answered first by Shivendra, and he gets a plus 20 for getting the anaconda right. Anaconda is what he gave. The next question coming on the buzzer. The dash snake is one of the most beneficial snakes we could have in our backyards. It is harmless, feeds on a wide variety of prey, including a large proportion of rodents, and is one of those snakes that is always a joy to look at. So pleasing to the eye and elegant is this snake that when the French zoologist Francois Marie Doiden described the species to science in the early 1800s, he is believed to have named it after the legendary ornamental beauty Helen of Troy. So what snake is this? So Shivendra again on the buzzer.
Yes, sir. I think it's the trinket snake.
Trinket snake, sure? Huh?
Yes, sir. I'm sure.
It is the trinket snake, plus 20. Shivendra is waiting for the strikes. Trinket snake, look at the scientific name. You have the Helena here. Have you heard of this, everyone? That's why it's considered beautiful. So the scientific name has the Helena in their name, the trinket snake. Now for Steffi.
So she's pretty calm. I already have her here.
Oh, she's having one. Yeah. The trinket snake.
So the trinket snake is the one we have here is 1 minute. Mirror my okay. No, this works perfect for me. So this is a trinket snake. Tamil, it's called Alagapamb. It's very pretty looking, and you see that mark near the eye that comes down, and also this mark here. So they're all these are things that are very prominent on these trinket snakes, okay? But the patterns, of course, they'll all change, differs to every species. Now, all the white in between that you see are skin in between the scales. So when they are very curious, something new, and they are not feeling like, comfortable, they can buff themselves up. That's when the coloration pops up. So that when she's also very shy. So that's when the coloration pops up, that's this showing their predators, you know what, I'm not this, I'm more than what you see. So I'm scarier than what you think and all that. But these guys are quite common. They feed on lizards, frogs. They are found on the trees as well, kind of foraging around those areas. But it's when I've been to a lot of snake walks, and out of all the snake walks, I've been more than 20 to 30 snake walks, but with all of that, I've seen this trinket in the wild only once. And it was pretty big and dark in color, but I've seen it only once. Maybe they would prefer a particular area, or not to be found in early mornings as well. because out of all that, we found only once in the month of November. So that's all. But these guys are pretty interesting because when they want to scare you, they'll form a S shape, kind of, then they'll open their mouth and be like, don't come close. So they lift themselves up, the tail will be down, they'll form a S shape and then have their mouth open to scare you. That makes the snake a bit taller as well in this aspect, and they scare the person. Or the even
They
us.
have found widespread, Steffi, throughout India, or they have found widespread in
Yeah,
India?
yeah, they're widespread throughout India, but of course, subspecies would be a part of any animals right now. We do have that, but this one is very calm. She's very sweet. She's been calm and quiet, and but it won't be the same for all the trinkets. People always tell me, I know I've had an encounter with a particular species. For example, let's say trinket itself. I know how to do it and how to handle it, but not all trinkets would be same. Just like us, how we are all different individually, the animal is also different. So even though it is a different and the species is the same, different encounter means different behavior of that animal. So you have to be careful. Just thinking like I have one experience doesn't make it all right. It's just like how you handle humans. The same way you have to think of animals too. So this is something pretty cool.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks for this educative trinket snake too. Thank you. Right. Next question, guys. Thank you, ma'am. The third question on the buzzer, hands on the buzzer, buzzer being reset. Now you saw an anaconda. You have seen a trinket. All right. So next question coming up on the screen with the buzzer being reset. And we have the screen. Okay. The trinket snake. Right. Yashita, don't buzz ma before itself, please. Right. The dash got their name from one of their often consumed prey, rodents. Although they are larger in size and may look alarming, they are non-poisonous and harmless to humans. They are found in many different countries. In North America, Europe, and Asia, they often live in woods or near farms where they help to control the number of rodents. Some of them spend much of their time even in the trees. So what species of snake is this, which often got their name because of their often consumed prey, rodents? Let's see who buzzed it. Shivendra again?
I'm going with a guess. I think it's fox snake.
What snake?
Fox snake.
Fox snake. Minus fox snake will give you a -10. -10. Tandrika?
It's a rat snake.
Rat snake. +10. +10. Well done, Tandrika. -10 to Shivendra. +10 to Tandrika. Very, very good answer, Tandrika. Now, please wait for Steffi ma'am to exhibit some of what she has in hand. Yes. What is this, ma'am?
So this is a American rat snake that you're looking at. We have named him Noodle. So Noodle is our...
What a noodle?
Yeah.
Noodle.
So Noodle is our educative animal who's really into cameras. So for some weird reason, he always looks at it and comes towards it. And he's very calm and composed. There's a lot of variations though, a lot of variations. They won't be of same color They won't be of same color. The coloration varies, and they predominantly feed on rats. And of course, apart from rats, they're very opportunistic too. Anything that comes around their way, they would. A lot of people have them as pets because it's quite common, and by the way they breed, the colors can vary, and they also crossbreed certain species to get scaleless snakes as well. This is part of it. So they do all that for pet trade, which I'm not a huge fan of, because a lot of people, when I show this, when I explain it to people, they want it as a pet. But I trust me, we all work 24/7 to take care of these animals. For a person to take care who has a school, college, work, and then friends, family, then comes the animal. So it is very difficult to take care of themselves, and they need a lot of attention. Just because they're very calm and quiet doesn't mean they don't need a lot of things. So they need proper temperature, proper food, a diet should be in a particular way so that they are very healthy. And even in this, the orange color is between the scales. When they buff up, you can see the orange. Otherwise, it's just gray and gray, darker gray and a milder
coloration.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is what we call the sarapambu, right? In Tamil.
சாரை வராது. சாரை வந்து நம்ம ஊர்ல சாரப்பாம்பு. This
That's
is
the rat
different.
snake, Indian rat snake.
So that's why people generally tell why you go with scientific name, not the common name. ஏன்னா ஒவ்வொரு ஊருக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு பேர் இருக்கும். So நம்ம colloquial what we speak is what we call, no? So that's how it different, but it is native to North America and you would see them worldwide as pets too. This guy was confiscated from airport, illegal trade. So we got him from there. The poor baby opens, he's not a baby, he's quite an adult. He can grow pretty longer. Even I'm seeing him after quite some time. He was in treatment to like general treatment. He's grown, he's thick, he's beautiful. And he can grow much longer than this as well. Or like rat snakes can grow pretty long. He can grow long, but he's very calm and composed from the time that he's been here. He opens his mouth only for food. Rest of the time, he's very sweet.
Great. Thank you, ma'am. Wonderful. So I hope you're happy with these exhibits. Tandrika, saw that? What you wanted?
Yeah.
Yes. Any doubts, sir? Shall I continue?
Yeah, you can continue.
Yes, thank you. Next question on the buzzer, with the buzzer being reset. Right. Okay. The yellow anaconda, also known as the dash anaconda, is a boa species endemic to southern South America. It is one of the largest snakes in the world, but smaller than its close relative, the green anaconda, which you saw in the first question. No subspecies are currently recognized. Like all boas and pythons, it is non-venomous and kills its prey by constriction. So yellow anaconda is also known as the dash anaconda. Dash is a blank of a country. So from that country, like Australian. So think about a southern South American state. Yeah, Shivendra, again.
Yes, sir. This time I'm determined not to lose. I think it's Paraguayan.
Paraguayan. Plus 20. Paraguayan. From Paraguay. Paraguayan anacondas, the yellow anaconda. Well done. Plus 20. Now Shivendra's eyes is going to come much brighter. Yes.
So
you're going to see a yellow one.
Yeah, this is a baby anaconda. It's only a few months old. Out of all the bigger snakes, I hold him in a stick because he's bitey. He's still yet to get used to us. So I'm holding him in a snake hook so that I will also be okay. I don't want to get bit in front of all of you. So this is a yellow anaconda and we have a bunch of babies here. Recently, the mother gave birth to 10 to 15 of them. So we have quite a few right now and they're all growing. They're doing pretty good. From the time they're born, they're bitey. Even the green anacondas, they're a bit different, but the yellows, you will never know what they could do. So the coloration varies, but they're all found in the Amazon, but they're not as big as the green anacondas. They're pretty small in size. Caimans have them as food. Sometimes jaguars also take them as food or even play with them because they're all, since the cat family, they kind of tend to play with their food. And there's a nice video of a jaguar playing with the yellow anaconda, flipping it here and there, back and forth, right? And this one, let me see, no, the other way. He has a really good heart shape on his back. I'm like trying to show it to you guys. The pattern varies regardless. And you see the lower part is very different from the upper. And that way, because they don't have to show the lower body to any of the outer predators or outside. So they have it always, the snakes have it much paler in color, whereas the upper one kind of match with the habitat that they are going around. So that's pretty amazing. And he's just ready to kind of strike at me right now. Yeah. And these snakes, all of the snakes that I held right now are all constrictors. They are non-venomous, but that doesn't mean they can't bite. They can give you a nasty bite. Even the green, the Loki that I held in hand, if he's not happy, he can give me a bite and be like, Steffi, let's go. I'm not, because we can communicate and talk. Whereas these guys, their way of communication is giving you a bite and be like, I am happy, or I'm sad, I'm excited, or whatsoever. So just because I held him, I can't be like, regardless, I'm not even talking about only snakes, any animal, in fact, from dogs to cats, they do that because they're trying to communicate something with you. Okay, so that doesn't mean you scold them and be like, chi tu, because You know, you tend to respect them in a way. And so our goal, the education department goal, is to get used to these guys soon, so that we can use it in education programs in hand. But they are making our life little bit difficult by not getting used to us easily. So that is there. And the rest of the things of how their eyes are found on, like almost on top of the head, is all very similar. They have pretty much narrower face like that. And they're also called as water boas because they are always in the water, the Amazon River region. And their scales are super smooth, you guys. It's extremely smooth, much better than any other snakes, because of the water and how they have evolved that way. And people think palmuna and the romba vala vala kola kola, like more slimy and gooey, but actually they're pretty clean and smooth animals. So I think it's a wrong conception in mind that people have. And also all the Nagini serial and movies that play a huge role, that people think snakes take revenge on us, snake drink milk, but actually we people are the worst. We take revenge on each other, whereas animals don't. And drinking milk, they don't. They just keep animals dehydrated, and whatever liquid then they find at that point of time, you can see in certain festivals and culture, they would be drinking it because they are dehydrated for a longer period of time. When we go out and we couldn't get a proper food, when we come back, even rasam rice is so good, you know, that's how it is. So whatever water they get, they tend to drink, but they drink water really well. And their favorite prey is always rats and small chickens, anything around. But having them in the ecosystem is really important. And it's like பாம்பு கடிச்சிரும்னு சொல்றதோட பாம்பு கிட்ட நம்ம நோண்டாம இருந்தா பாம்பு பாட்டுக்கு போயிடும்னு சொல்றதை நீங்க கத்துக்கணும். It's important that you portray the animal in a positive way, because all this while parents, grandparents portrayed in a way, don't go kadichiru, don't go, it will bite you. No, it won't bite you until you go and put a stick on it or kick it, right? It's defending itself. So it's a way how you take it to your friends, your family, your future, you know, in your future when you have children also, tell positive stories so that they will respect them in a better way. And they are needed in an ecosystem. They're very important. And knowing about this is a key part in our lives, because it's good to know about animals that we live around. Not extremely scientific, basic, it's good, right? So yeah, anything else?
That's it. That's it. That's the end of this quiz itself. So what a way to finish. What a way to finish. That's the end of the quiz, right? Any more? So let's have the final scores. Thank you, Steffi, ma'am, for your very, very useful educative tool. I am actually very blessed to have such a tool, because I have never seen such snakes in such close proximity. Without your support, it would not been possible. Everybody give her a round of applause for taking so much steps. And so see, she has taken also a risk, right? Having an anaconda talking is no joke here. Come on, it's no joke rather. So thank you, ma'am. Let's have the look at the scores. In the meantime, the floor is open for any doubts you have with respect to snakes. You can all share one by one. Also your experience in this quiz, what you have been for the last 2 hours. You can share your experience one by one. Tandrika.
It's not about the experience. I have a doubt. So actually 2 doubts. So how do you find if the snake is male or female? And if so, how do they mate?
Okay, our question is, how do you find whether a snake is a male or female? Is our question, ma'am.
Okay, so it's a really good question, because it's not as easy how you see in mammals. They remember how I showed you the vestigial spurs, the dot for the green anaconda.
Yeah.
They tend to develop as they get older, but in the initial phase, they have a small opening, which is called the cloaca, where the poop comes from, where the eggs come from, how they mate, everything is from the same part. Okay, so for the males, they have a hemipenis, which means they have 2 protruding penis like that pops out an organ, whereas the female don't. But it is difficult to see it just like that. Unless the snake wants to show it, you would see it. Otherwise, it's difficult to see. So what generally people do is they have a probe, small probe, based on the size of the snake. The probe size also differs. Like probe is like a stick kind of thing with a small nub, very blunt nub at the end. So they use that, they probe it, and they'll figure out if it's a boy or a girl. But we don't generally use it until and unless it is necessary for the snake, because it's a lot of stress for them.
Yeah. Thank you. And one more doubt: how do they mate?
So the mating happens for so many hours. In fact, like they crisscross their tails together where the cloaca opening is, and they kind of hold it. So the male's hemipenis will be inside the female's cloaca as well. So it will be closed, it will be for hours, and then only when they want to separate, they separate. Until then, they're just like that. So that's how the mating happens. And again, seasons are there, different season for different species. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Nice question, Tantrika. Very nice question. Very educative. Yogesh, what do you want to ask?
Sir, are there any different types of scales in snakes, sir? Different types of
Scales,
scales. Yes, sir.
Scales. Okay. Yeah, ma'am.
So the scales are different based on what species it is and where they are living. For example, the saw scale viper scales are very rough. So when I'm doing this, you can hear the sound, right? Because I'm rubbing it. And for the saw scale also, they have scales like very keeled scales in solvanga, rough. So they rub their scales together to make that sound. So people think the snake is making it, but it's just that it's rubbing against the body part to make it. So that is one. Now the anaconda has super smooth. You won't feel the scale only. It will be extremely smooth. And for the American rat snake that I held, it is not super smooth or it is not super rough. It's in between. So based on where the animal is living, what kind of habitat it has chosen, the scale differs.
And another doubt, ma'am. What about the internal organs like heart, kidney, like that? Is it a small or a large? Is it
It depends on the size of the animal. So for anacondas, it will be much bigger. Yeah. If you see that the blind snakes, it will be really small. So all the organs are necessary organs which are present in every snake, but the size varies depend upon which species it is.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Anyone else? I think Shivendra, you can ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, ma'am. I have a doubt. Me personally, I'd want to be a doctor, so something related to that kind of thing. My question is, example, when a snake comes in and the veterinary or whatever, in case there's an issue with any of the parts inside, are there anything known as transplants for a snake?
Actually, as of now, nothing of those sort, because the world of reptile, people are still exploring and learning. Not a lot of things are. It's a slow process, but they're learning. What is that word? That injection that they give to
anesthesia.
Yeah, correct. So even that, you have to give a particular amount only. Ana evlo amount in theriyadhu. They're still figuring out.
Okay.
I think some network issues. I think Steffi has. Let's wait for her. Are you able to hear her? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, wait. Maybe laterally some issues on our side. We'll wait for some. Others, you can drop the comment in my chat to me or to me directly or to everyone. We can read it out in the meantime. So anybody wants to share your views on the quiz of what we have done so far, what you expected this quiz to be and what you have witnessed? Anybody wants? Shivendra?
Yes, sir. It's been very fun. The quiz has been very informative as usual, and I really didn't expect for you guys to show the snake here. Yeah.
Always expect the unexpected when you come to Exquisite.
Yeah.
I'm back. My net went off. So
Yes,
as a
ma'am.
developing country, we are still developing on certain things, but foreign countries have come across for a longer way. So அந்த difference இருக்கு. ஆனா இப்பவும் they have rules on இது பண்ணக்கூடாது அது பண்ணக்கூடாது நிறைய rules இருக்கு. So that can kind of delay the studying process.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. And snakes don't have bladders like us. Only we can hold it. They just poop and pee immediately. No bladders.
One more doubt I wanted to ask, ma'am. Do snakes also have something like blood groups? No, right?
I don't think so. 2 days back, someone asked me, my father was asking me, dogs வந்து blood group இருக்கா? Blood இது பண்ணலாமா அப்படின்னு he was asking me. But for the snakes, I don't think there's a particular group like us. But maybe there might be difference in it when it comes to species separately. But it's a nice question that I have to look into it actually.
And one more thing, according to you, potentially which is the most dangerous Indian snake?
See, any snake with venom is danger for human, regardless of what it is. Yeah. But the highly potent would be the common crate.
Common crate.
Yeah, they're very sneaky. They are nocturnal. Their eyesight is not that great compared to other snakes. So I kind of keep calling them as a Batman of snakes because he comes only in the night time and sneakily do things and go off. And they do it only when they are very scared. Because they need a kind of support when they go around. So verandaliyo, maadiliyo, as a human, நம்ம படுத்திருக்கும் போது நம்மள சப்போர்ட் எடுத்துக்கும். அதுக்கிட்ட சப்போர்ட் வந்து கடிக்கிறது இல்ல. As humans, you will move.
When they move and all, they bite.
When we move, it gets scared and it bite you. ஆனா கடி வந்து தெரியாது, ரொம்ப மைன்யூட்டா இருக்கும். So it's difficult.
Painful, very painful, or no?
You will never know when the crate bites. So you never know. And அதுதான் நிறைய சொல்லுவாங்க, தூங்கும் போதே இறந்து போயிட்டாங்க இல்லையா அப்படின்னு சொல்றது mostly the snake. கட்டுவரியன். ஆமா, மத்த snakesக்கு you will get into shock mode, swollen and all that.
I didn't know this. Crate bites you don't feel at all.
No. You don't feel.
No. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Discovery Channel shows where it comes in the night, goes below the blanket and bites that toe.
They're just found in random places in the night that you will never expect. So they're Batman for me. I keep calling them Batman of snakes.
Batman of snakes. Okay, nice. We can make it a good quiz question also next time. Right. Okay, then we'll have the scores in the meantime. Anybody else wants to share anything? Rushil, the floor is open. Advait, ma'am is there. She has, yeah. Rushil?
Nothing.
Okay, Advait, want to share anything? Nitika?
Sir, I don't have any doubts.
Likita?
No, sir.
Okay, let's have these scores. Can we have the show, the scores? Yeah. Who's screening it? Right. Gayatri, can you screen the scores?
Yes, sir. 1 second, sir. Shweta is doing.
Got the fine. Yeah, who's screening it? You got it clarified, right? Some surprise in the scores too. Like to see any tie breaks are there, or you've ended the quiz. Is it ready?
1 second.
Full screen, please. Next round. You have to go to the next round. Yeah. Okay. Now look at this. Shivendra and Rushil have tied with 90. Right. Typical, I expected this. There will be a tie break. So they both will battle out on a tie break buzzing round. Right. So next you have this run. Next you have Advait with 77. Well done, Advait. Well played. Very well played. Next you have Dheeraj with 50 and Chandrika with 43 points, PSBB. Vritika, Velammal, Kumbakonam, well played. You have come all the way. You participated. Well played, 20 points. And Sai Ramanesh, good try. Maybe next quiz you will come. You have come all the way. It's your first quiz, I suppose. So keep participating more. So Yogesh, well played too. Pondi, well played. Very nice having you here. Thanks for your participation. Now the floor is open only for 2 people. We need to have a champion because this is going to be a year activity. We're going to keep this as a flagship quiz, and 90 points totally for Shivendra and Rushil, 2 PSBBs are going to go on a buzzer battle, right? The rule is very simple. It's going to be +10, -10. That's it, right? +10, -10. Whoever gets it right, +10. Whoever buzzes first tells wrong, -10. So first prize. So don't buzz it, right?
So 1 second. The phone is not there. Can I connect with a different phone now?
Please, fast.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
You need to keep these things handy because it's the do or die for you now.
Yes, sir,
Others don't answer. It's only for them. You have stayed all the way. So, ma'am, we'll have 3 questions, ma'am. We'll see who answers. I think it should be done in 3 questions. So I never expect. In fact, Mahesh was asking me, there will be no requirement for a tie break. Moment I saw Shivendra, Advait, and those names, I said, we have been doing for long. Donkey says these guys will make it. Any quiz, they'll make it till the last level. So we had 3 questions as a reserve kept. So for people joining here, we will be sharing this.
Sir, I joined, sir.
You have joined. Okay. Let's have the buzzing window. Can you buzz once to register yourself just to see? Right, it has come. Right? Okay. So best of, I'm going to have one question. So do or die. +10, -10. That's it. If you answer it wrong, you will get a minus evens by default. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Coming up. Name this deadly species of snake. What is the record it holds? So answer it in a flash. An Australian snake. Shivendra. High pressure.
The answer is death adder. I think the answer is a death adder.
Yeah. What record it holds? I have to give it to you because you have answered part of it right. It is the death adder. Well done. He wins the quiz. He wins the quiz. It is the fastest recording strike in the snake kingdom. Fastest recording strike. That's the record it holds. They say its speed of strike is deadly. So fast. The death adder. That's the death is because of the speed. Deadly strike. Right? Well done. Brilliant quizzing. Brilliant quizzing. Again, we have been giving these questions as part of teasers across the community to various thousands of quizzing groups. Ma'am, we have been using this was one of the quizzes. So people who saw that would have got an advantage because a lot of knowledge which was in the circle. So well done, Shivendra. Well done, Rushil. Well played. You hold your heads high. You played very well. So let's have the final score if you can. Yeah, just the 1 and 2. So first prize goes to Shivendra, second prize goes to Rushil. That's it. So the rest, can we have the final standing if you can? 1, 2, 3 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gayatri, just for me to read it out.
Till 5, sir?
1 till 5.
Okay, sir, 1 second.
So before that, the top 15 of you, here you have 10. The top 15 school students could be given a physical certificates, right? It will be given okay, there's a change. Amalovarpuram, just change the name. Amal, AMALORPAVAM. AMALORPAVAM, that's the name. Make a note. Yeah. Next is the top 15 would be given a physical certificates would be sent by post by MCBT by this month. So we will be doing it. The rest of the participants who took part in the preliminary round and registered and took part will be given an e-certificate by Exquisite and MCBT. We will be coordinating with you shortly on this. And the top, ma'am, what is it you have to offer? You have Steffi for the winners.
For the top 5, correct, sir?
Yeah, we'll have the top 5 now.
Yeah.
We'll have the top 5.
So the top 5 would be visiting Croc Bank, and I would be taking around with meeting Loki and a few other ambassadors.
Wonderful.
This is snakes, but you would be covering other lizards and crocodiles as well. And there'll be a lot of exciting things planned for you guys to see, and you can interact with the interesting people here.
How do they need to plan this visit, ma'am, at the top 5?
So we can fix on a date and they can all come together on a particular date and we can take them around, So there will be more interactions would be there on that particular day. And given it's summer holidays, I think it should work because everyone should be available at that point of time. Because June school starts and it gets difficult.
Okay, guys, next Saturday or Sunday, let's plan. Is it fine with you? Saturday or Sunday works?
Yeah. Except 21st Sunday, we won't. 20th is okay. Saturday is fine. 21st.
Okay, let the top 5 screens come up. The top 5 of you, we will be getting in touch with you. Exquisite. We will be ensuring that you guys come there directly. Make your visit there. And Steffi will be there, and we will also be there from Exquisite to take it up. Right? We will coordinate and let you know.
Sure. That'll be great. Yeah.
Okay, let's have the final scorecard.
Sorry, sir. Just give us a minute.
No problem. So we are also going to come up with some more quizzes as part of MCBT and Exquisite. We want to reveal the next quiz, ma'am.
Yeah, the next quiz would be on turtles and tortoise. We would have it both. So we would be having exclusively on that. Coming 23rd, World Turtle Day falls in. So probably we'll be launching it on that day to register.
Yes.
So,
yes. So it'll happen in somewhere in June. We will launch the quiz on World Turtle. I expect everybody to take part in this quiz on Turtle Day. You're doing it because another fascinating creatures which needs to be respected in the ecosystem. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of things ma'am can also show on turtles, much easier to handle, I suppose, in the live.
Yeah. It should be better, much better. Yeah.
Much better. Yeah. So we are looking for that. We will be doing a lot of promotions, and mid of June we will be having the prelims, and the end of June the finals. Okay. So we'll plan that. Right? Is there any turtle walk you people are handling, madam? So that we can.
No, right now, no. The season is also done, and this year we didn't have any turtle walk happening. So.
I see. Okay.
We should have a snake walk sometime soon, which I can keep you posted.
Please,
people in Chennai can join us. Yeah, with the Irregular group, they can come over and join us.
Fantastic. Let us know, ma'am. We'll join. Right. Gayatri, is it ready? We have to leave. So once again, I thank Timelinks for sponsoring this quiz. Thank you, Timelinks team, Shivakumar sir and ma'am, both of them, Mr. and Mrs. Shivakumar, didn't even hesitate. The moment I told I'm doing this quiz, they said, good, do it. Immediate. It was a very smooth, and I would like to thank Steffi also for entrusting this wonderful concept with us. And she was as cool as that anaconda there, giving us so much freedom to come up with some interesting rounds, and she vetted the questions, and I felt I have achieved something which I wanted to achieve. It was more of a personal agenda for me because I was so much interested in snakes. By the age of 5 or 6, I could identify many snakes when I was in school. I used to watch only Steve Irwin, Austin Stevens, or any of the snake programs. So as a quiz master, I've never had an opportunity to do on snakes. So this is the first time I'm doing it. I would also like to thank Bertie Ashley for giving me this idea to pitch it to MCBT, and my team Shravan and Mahesh from Exquisite who have been supporting me at the back end, creating posters, this wonderful backdrop. And all credit goes to Mahesh and my interns here, Gayatri and Shweta, who have been an integral support, reaching out. They reached out to all 150 students once they registered, ensure that they take part in the prelims. And we had a turnout of 120 to 130 that day. So all credit goes to them. It's a team effort, and we all have done a terrific journey. We are going to start it, and we're going to continue this journey. So can we have is it ready, Gayatri? Shweta,
Yes,
what happened?
It's ready, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can share it. Thank you. That's that screen. Okay. So this is the winner runner-up, Shivendra Rushil. Well done. So yes. What about the 5th person? Tandrika, who's the 5th? We needed the top 5 also. Oh, it's there. Okay. That is the only come. Okay. Yeah, it's there. Tandrika's name has come out. Yeah. The top 5, These are the top 5. Please make a note. You can have a screenshot, and we'll be posting this in Facebook also. Please follow our Facebook page. Please follow MCBT page. And I'll be sharing this link to Steffi also. You can make it into edits and put it in your Instagram as shorts also. So let us work on that, Steffi, with your team. So this is the top 5. It's a PSBB dominated, but look at the variety here. You have a T Nagar. In fact, how many branches PSBB have can be a quiz question by seeing the scorecard.
I was telling Temple, look at the school name, all PSBB.
Fantastic, fantastic. So the duty doesn't end here. You need to keep protecting the snakes, keep loving it, educate people, and please come there. I'm going to organize a coordinated trip somewhere next Saturday. See you all, meet you there, and have a fascinating time. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, thank you, madam. We'll wind up this event.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
We'll uncoil this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Uncoil. Yeah, thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. See you. Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
day.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.